Let's wait 2 minutes more to begin because it's 11:20. 2 minutes more. Let me get also my charger because my computer uh, is low in charge. Okay. Excuse me. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Hola, Neroli. Hola, Pamelita. ¿Cómo tú estás?
Really? Oh my
Muy
God.
bien, ¿y tú? Bien. Qué bueno.
Okay. Are we complete? Oh no, we are not complete. Anyway, we are going to begin. So the first thing that we do at the beginning of the class is to make a little feedback of the last class. Who can tell me about yesterday? What did we do yesterday? Any what did we do yesterday? Who can tell me? Beside Casey. Okay, Jennifer, can you tell me? Can you make the feedback? Because I saw that. Okay. Okay, Casey, tell me you. What did we do yesterday?
Teacher, in the last class, we were talking about the possible voice in the complete, the center O's in the one of the verbs in the core front present or the past.
Okay, yesterday we were talking about the passive voice, and I assigned you some exercises to complete. Do you have any problem to complete the exercise? Could you make your exercise without any difficulty, without any problem?
No, teacher.
Okay, so you didn't have any problem with it. That you say, Casey, what about the other student? Do you have any problem completing the exercise of the passive voice? Huh?
Teacher, que diga uno.
Uh,
No entendí bien.
okay. Tell me one. If you didn't have any difficulty, tell me one. Yes. The first exercise.
Teacher, comienzo.
Yes, begin.
She is a mask from milk.
Okay, she's made from milk.
Ajá.
It's made from milk.
Made from milk.
That's correct. And about the exercises that I sent you by WhatsApp, Could you complete them? Do you have any inconvenience? Could you understand everything well? That's what I want to know. We can complete one of them. Let me share one of them with you to see if we can do it. I sent you yesterday 3 exercises by WhatsApp to complete. Okay, I got one here. Okay. This is one of the exercises, yeah. Do you have any difficulty completing them? No? If you didn't have any difficulty, I want to see what option do you select in this exercise. The first one say many accidents are caused by dangerous driving. Who can do the number 2? Who can do the number 2? Raise your hand, people. Are you listening to me today? Are you listening to me?
Yes, teacher.
So if you are listening to me, I want you to activate. Yes? You are tired. You look like tired today. So activate. Okay, number 2. Who got number 2?
Is made. Is made.
It's made from milk. Okay, so this is the one that Casey did. Okay. Number 3. Who got number 3? And read the sentence complete.
They.
Number 3. Who got number 3?
They.
Oh,
Was
Ginetti.
they.
Okay, Ginetti, do it complete.
Was they.
Do it complete. The roof of the building. The roof of the building.
They.
Date. Let me see. In a store a few days ago. In a store. What? Oh, damage.
See, yes, sorry, damage.
The pronunciation is damage.
Damage.
Yes, was damage. Do you know the roof is the part of the building of the house that is up. The part that is up. The roof. So the roof of the building was damaged in a storm a few days ago. Was damaged porque estamos utilizando esta expresión de tiempo. A few days ago. Cada vez que usted vea ago, usted sabe que está hablando del pasado, ¿verdad? A few days ago, a few months ago, a few weeks ago. Who got number 4? Who got number 4? Who got number 4?
Way
Raise your hand. I need you
The
to see
teacher.
you raising the hand, people. Raise your hand.
Teacher, when by there?
Oh, we're invited.
Yes.
Exactly, we're invited. were invited. It's correct, we're invited because the sentence is in simple past. Very good. The sentence is in simple past. Very good. Al usted ver la que está en pasado, ya usted sabe que debe poner were invited. You were invited to the wedding. Why didn't you go? People, what is a wedding? In your vocabulary, do you mark the word wedding? What is wedding? Wedding. What activity is wedding?
Casarse, boda, no es.
Exactly. Wedding is pa pa para pa pa para pa pa para pa 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 pa. That's wedding. Okay, you were invited to the wedding. Why didn't you go? Okay, who got number 5? Please, if you can, read the sentence complete. Who got number 5?
Yo, well, profe. Teacher, creo.
Who is speaking? Let me see. Who is speaking?
Yo,
Luis Manuel, okay. Luis Manuel, read it.
Shower. Shower, ¿así que se dice?
Showed.
Sí. Yes.
Were films?
Just were algo así.
Are showed. Exactly, showed. That's correct. A cinema is a play where films are shown. Correcto. Utilizamos are showed porque eso no está en pasado.
Okay.
Está hablando, tenemos el verbo en presente, eso me dice que debo completar el passive voice con el verbo en presente. Films are shows. Como tengo películas en plural, uso la forma plural del verbo be. A cinema is a place where films are showed. Okay, who got number C?
Holding.
Holding.
Raise
Holding.
your hand, people. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. It's better if you raise your hand. Who is raising the hand? I want to see. Raise your virtual hand or raise your physical hand. Or let's go ahead. Tell me.
Teacher. Are holder.
So, but raise a hand. Remember to raise your hand. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Remember to put your hands up. Okay, Casey, read this one. Which one is number 6? Okay.
Are holder.
In the United States, election for president are hold. Okay. The simple past of hold, or better say the simple past, not the participle of hold is held. Held. En el participo, a hold me cambia.
Held.
Regular, held. Yes. The elections are held every 4 years. And in the Dominican Republic, the elections are held every 5 years or every 7 years. What do you think?
What, teacher?
In the Dominican Republic, the election of the president are held every 5 years or every 6 years. Am I right?
4.
4 years, like in the United States. Exactly, 4 years, like in the United States. Number 7. Who got number 7? Who got the example number 7?
Me.
Okay, who say me?
Harris.
Okay, Javes, go ahead.
Original, the book, is write in Spanish, and a few
Write or written? Which one?
written in Spanish,
Okay, written in Spanish.
and a few years ago it translated into English.
That's correct. Originally, the book was written in Spanish, and a few years ago, it was
Translate.
into Spanish. That's correct. Number 8. Who got number 8?
Overtake.
Overtake or overtaken? Overtaken. Overtaken. Okay. Also, we were driving fast. We were overtaken by a lot of other cars. Overtaken. Okay. And the last one is?
Teacher,
Is?
es Gobiguam. Algo así que no sé cómo se pronuncia bien.
Here. You can see the house from the road. It's surround.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, surround. Surround by trees. Miren, una sugerencia con ese asunto del participio de los verbos. Cuando usted use el diccionario para usted buscar el significado de un verbo que usted no conoce, siempre en la primera línea, en paréntesis, aparecen las 3 formas verbales. Por ejemplo, si voy a buscar hold, me va a aparecer entre paréntesis una cosa que dice SP, que significa simple past. Y ahí está la forma del simple past. Te va a aparecer otra cosa que dice PP, que es el past participle, y ahí está la forma del past participle. Es decir, cuando usted busque un verbo, búsquelo así. Ahora, si no le aparecen esas 3 formas, ¿por qué es entonces? ¿Por qué es? Yo voy al diccionario, busco invite, pero no me aparecen ni la forma del SP ni la forma del PP.
Porque no está en participio.
Entonces, ¿no se puede poner en participio?
Sí.
Sí, pero ¿cuál es la situación?
¿No será que se va a pronunciar igual en todos los sentidos?
Ajá, ya tú agarraste la idea. Ese verbo es regular. Como los regulares, tanto en simple past como en past participle, nada más se le pone ed. Cuando usted va al diccionario y lo busca, yo encontré invite y no tiene el SP ni el PP, es porque invite es regular. Pero si yo voy y busco write, ¿verdad? Yo voy y busco write, y write me va a aparecer SP, wrote, y PP, written. Okay. That's correct. So finish this exercise. The other exercise, you have to complete then, okay? People, complete the other exercise. Try to complete the other exercise. Now, I told you that today we're going to talk about Booking a table in a restaurant. Remember, when you make a call, there is a formal way to answer. There is a formal way to answer. Example, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for calling El Mesón de la Cava restaurant. Jennifer speaking. How may I help you? Yes. And then continue the conversation. Let's see if we can create a booking. Let's see if we can create a booking as a class. Booking a table. Booking a table. Here, when I write here, for example, this is the customer. Yes. Or better say the agent, or the receptionist, better say the receptionist, and customer. Okay, the receptionist says, for example, good morning. Thank you for calling Los Pino restaurant. Los Pino is.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Very beautiful restaurant in San Cristobal. I think it's the best. Thank you, Los Pino restaurant. Jocelyn speaking. How may I help you? Okay. You see, in rent car, in travel agents, in restaurant, the greeting is similar all the time. All the time the greeting is similar. All the time the greeting is similar. When you say, good morning, thank you for calling, tap, 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 tap. Now, the customer. What the customer say? What does the customer say?
Good morning.
Hmm?
Good morning. My name is Fulano de Tal, and I need
What the customer say? Good morning, and then what else?
my name is.
Okay, at the beginning, the customer don't say the name. The customer say the service that he want. Do you remember when we did a travel agency? Do you remember when we did a travel agency? That you say, good morning, thank you for calling Alianza Travel Agency.
I would like.
Generally speaking, how may I help you? What is?
I would like.
I would like. Exactly. Very good. I would like. I would like what?
I would like a reservation.
Exactly. I would like to make a reservation. I would like to make a reservation. Yes. What the receptionist say now? What the receptionist say? Huh? What does the
Decirle lo que
receptionist
trae
say now?
reservaciones. que-
Huh?
Say the of type the reservation.
Okay, the type of reservation. For example, a table for how many people? Yes, could be that a question. That's correct. If the client don't say the reservation, because sometimes when the client call, the client say, I want to reserve a table for 2. I want to reserve a table for 4. I want to reserve 5 table for a birthday party. Or I want to reserve 4 table for my wedding anniversary party. Okay.
And how many peoples do you want make a reservation?
Exactly. For how many people, or how many people is the reservation for? How many people is the reservation for? Okay, now, with the question now, the customer say the number, yes. Could be a table for 4, a table for 3, or a table for 6 people. A table for 6 people. Okay, what other question the recession is saying? What is missing here now? What other information?
And the name of the customer.
Okay, the name of the customer, or under the name of who is a reservation. Yes.
And the time.
The time, very good. The name of the people responsible for the reservation, the time, etc. Let's check the time better now. Yes. When is, no, tell me you the question. How is the question? The question for the time,
Teacher.
how is it?
Teacher.
También
puede ser when day do you want to come?
Exactly. What time would you like to come? That's correct. That's the question. What time or what day are you going to come? Okay, that's very good. And in this case, what day are you going to come? What is the answer? Give me an answer, for example, an answer.
On Friday.
On Friday. On Friday. That's correct. But there is a situation, people. It's a reservation, but there is a very important detail that we are ignoring. What detail are we ignoring in that reservation?
The price.
Okay, but the price could be, but a reservation. Look here, a reservation, but a reservation for what? A reservation for what? What are the meal The type of meal that the restaurant offer, what are? Type of meal that the restaurant offer, what are? Type of meal. The meal of the day. I'm gonna tell you one. One is breakfast. Breakfast. What is the other?
Snack.
Huh?
Snack.
It's snack. Exactly. Breakfast. Snack. What other meal?
Dinner.
Dinner. Dinner. What is the other?
Lunch.
Lunch. Exactly. Lunch. So if I say I would like to make a reservation, but how can I set the reservation if I don't know for what meal is the reservation? Am I reserving for a breakfast? Am I reserving for a lunch? Am I reserving for a dinner? What am I reserving for? So in this day, what day are you going to come? Huh?
In the time. Cuando
On
llegue el tiempo vas
Friday,
a ver.
okay. Yes, and
Cuando llegue la
now
hora.
the thing is, the reservation are very important because help the restaurant to prepare the amount of food that the people are going to consume. That is one of the reasons why the reservation is important. Okay, what question can the receptionist make here? What other question?
What time do you want your reservation?
Okay, repeat that, please.
What time do you want your reservation?
Exactly. For what time do you want your reservation? Reservation or your booking? What time do you want your booking? Now the customer say is what does he want? For example, it's for dinner time. Dinner time. Exactly. We can say exactly at 7 p.m. Yes, that's right. What other question can you ask? Now the receptionist, what other question can you ask?
Podría ser, what is your phone number?
Okay, now you can ask personal detail. Yes, personal detail. What's your name? What's your phone number? Okay, that's important. What's your name? What's your phone number? That's a personal detail that you can do. And also other question important is the area, because in the restaurant you have smoking area and non-smoking area. What is a smoking area? Is this
el área de fumar y el área de no fumar.
Smoking area, non-smoking area. Okay, so you can ask the question, for example, would you like smoking or non-smoking table? You can say table, you can say area, you can say a smoking table, non-smoking table, smoking area, non-smoking area, that whatever. Okay. Would you like, we missed a verb here, okay. Would you like a smoking or non-smoking table? Yes? Now the client say the answer, yes, smoking or no, non-smoking. Okay, what do you prefer?
Yes.
I prefer non-smoking, okay? Because the cigarette has a terrible smell. It's a terrible, terrible smell. Non-smoking, please. Non-smoking, please. Okay. And now personal information, because you have everything. Personal information, you have everything here. You have a table for how many people, the day, the type of reservation, smoking or non-smoking, and now personal information. Yes. May I have your how do you ask for the personal information? How I ask for the personal information? How I ask for the personal information? People, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Are you there? A question of personal information. Are you sleeping?
No.
Are you there?
El
Yeah.
ID, el número de teléfono.
Make a formal question, polite. A polite question.
What is your number phone?
What is your telephone number? Is that polite?
No, la vestimenta es.
No, polite, formal.
Ok, política es de. Ay, no entiendo.
How do you, the question is correct. What is your telephone number is correct. But how do you make that question polite or formal? What is the model? The model to make that question, what is?
You can tell me your number.
Can you tell me your number? Is that formal?
I think that.
You
Please.
think it's formal, but I think it's not formal.
Please, Mr.
What is the model? The model.
I welcome.
Exactly. You can say, for example, may I have your telephone number? I have your telephone number, please. Yes, may I have your telephone number? Or could you tell me your telephone number? Or would you give me your telephone number? You got it. Formal. Recuerda que siempre tiene que hacer las preguntas formales, ¿verdad? No directas. En el video que yo le puse de la práctica de los años anteriores, cuando la muchacha estaba tomando la reserva, ella no fue formal. Porque ella decía, your name, your telephone number. Okay, you got it. Huh? Are you listening?
Yes.
So you have to say, may I have? Could I have? Would you give me? And so forth. And then you go with a name. Okay, let's check a video now in YouTube to see that conversation. Concentrate very well because the English speaker, they are no American, they are French. Okay. They are no American, they are French. Do you understand what I say? Concentrate very well because the people speaking are no American, they are French. And for that reason, the accent is not so clear. Okay.
Teacher. Gineidi, que ella no está cogiendo clases porque en su casa se fue la luz y no tiene internet.
Okay, but she participated very well. I see her participate.
Welcome to
English in the Dish.
Yes, sir. I speak English a little.
Wait a minute.
Good. Thank you.
Let me
What
see
can
if
I do
can
for
put
you?
it.
Well, I'm calling to book a table for 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children. And also, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly, sir. What do you need to know?
Well, what are your opening hours?
Okay, let's begin now. Listen carefully because the speaker are French, they are not American. So you have to be careful with the accent.
I'm the waiter.
I'm the waitress.
Welcome to
English in the Dish.
Yes, sir. I speak English a little.
Good. Thank you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling to book a table for 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children. And also, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly, sir. What do you need to know?
Well, what are your opening hours?
Our restaurant is open from Tuesday to Sunday. We're closed on Mondays.
And is there a car park?
Yes, the car park is at the back of the restaurant.
Great. And what time do you serve lunch?
We serve lunch from 12 to 2:30.
From 12 to 2:30. Well, what sort of menus do you have?
We have 2 different menus.
One of the questions that he say, is there a kappa? Do you listen that? What is that? ¿Ah? ¿Qué es lo que le pregunta cuando le dice, is there a kappa? Sonó como kappa, ¿verdad? Listen.
Day to Sunday. We're closed on Mondays.
And is there a car park?
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? He's asking for a car park. That means a parking. The parking. You know what is a parking?
Yes.
Yes. When you park your car. But he said, is there a car park? The problem is that they are French. But you had to get used to all the accent. Okay, continue.
Yes, the car park is at the back of the restaurant.
Great. And what time do you serve lunch?
We serve lunch from 12 to 2:30.
From 12 to 2:30. Well, what sort of menus do you have?
We have two different menus. A 3-course menu at 25 euros per person and a 4-course menu at 35 euros per person. There's also an à la carte menu.
À la carte menu, what is that? À la carte. What is that? Huh?
Repeat, please.
À la carte, what is that? When he say we have à la carte menu.
Hablo de minutos.
And a 4-course menu at 35 euros per person. There's also an à la carte menu.
À la carte. ¿Ah? Esa no será a la carta. Característica de un servicio a la carta. ¿Ah?
Sí, porque él está hablando
Del menú.
del menú, teacher.
Ajá. ¿Y el servicio a la carta qué es? ¿Qué es eso?
A la mesa.
El servicio que se le da a la mesa cuando usted va a un restaurante.
¿Todo servicio es a la carta?
Es un servicio con preferencia.
¿Ah?
Es un servicio con preferencia.
Oh, preferential service. Okay, let's continue to listen to the exercise.
New.
And what about children? Do you have any children's menus?
Yes, we have two. One at 10 euros and another one at 15 euros with one drink included. But you can also order à la carte if you like, because we have special dishes for children.
Great. And tell me, is there a garden or a place where the children can play?
Yes, there is. We have a playground for the children near the terrace.
Well, that's great. Do I have to book in advance?
It depends on the day, sir. We are generally very busy at the weekends.
Well, then I'd like to make a reservation then.
Certainly, sir. When for?
Well, for this coming Sunday.
Lunchtime or evening?
No, for lunch. We'll be coming around 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, okay. For how many people?
For 4.
For 4.
Yeah, 2 adults, 2 children, 4.
Very well, sir. What's the name, please?
Monigan.
Could you spell that, please?
Yeah. Monigan.
All right, Mr. Monigan. 1 table for 4 for Sunday, 1 p.m.
Yeah, that's great. Could you just make sure that the table is in a non-smoking area, you know, for the kids?
All right, sir, I understand. I'll make a note of it. So that's a table for 4 in a non-smoking area for this coming Sunday at 1 p.m. Is that right?
Yes, it is. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, question. Do you see the idea of the booking? Could you see the idea of the booking? Could you see all the idea of the booking?
This booking.
Of this booking? Could you see the idea of the booking? The different detail that the customer asked and the different detail that the agent answered? Tell me, Javi, what do you remember?
Okay, and the receptionist is así.
Receptionist?
The receptionist say and ask for the customer what he's want for his reservation, and he say of reservation for 4 people, and I remember for 2 children. I don't remember
2 children and 2
exactly.
adults. Yes, 2 children, 2 adults.
And he said, don't, no one for area, ¿cómo? Smoking area. He no one this. And the receptionist asks us, say for car parking. He
Exactly.
He say for the menu.
Exactly. The type of menu that can have for that day. Imagine, for example, that I make a reservation for Sunday, but on Sunday the restaurant have Mexican food, but I don't like Mexican food. You see, for that reason, it's important that the receptionist say what menu the restaurant have for that day. Yes, it's very important. Okay, for Sunday, our menu is a Dominican typical menu. We have sancocho, locrio, chen, chaca. Yes. Or you can say for that day we have Italian food, only Italian food, pasta, only pasta for that day. But I don't like pasta, you know. So at the end of the conversation, the receptionist did something very important. What did the receptionist do at the end of the conversation? ¿Pudieron captar lo que hizo el recepcionista al terminar la conversación? ¿Qué captaron ahí?
Le confirmó al hombre todo lo que él había pedido.
Exactly, confirmation. Ok, confirm. Entonces, cuando usted le toque preparar su reservación o su video de reservación de restaurante, si usted es recepcionista, acuérdese que tiene que confirmar. Ok. He said, okay, so you want a table for 4 people, 2 children and 2 adults in a non-smoking area for the coming Sunday at 1 o'clock. Is that right? He said, yes, that's okay. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes.
And Joy también, o sea, que también lo despidió con amabilidad.
Exactly. He was very polite. Okay, people, we finished. And for tomorrow, what are we going to do? For tomorrow, we are going to practice. We are going to practice. You are going to be receptionist, and the other student is going to be customer. You are going to call, for example, Casey call Javi and make a reservation. Marvelli call Gracie, make a reservation. Luigi call Pavleti, make a reservation.